Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beetle Dustino, coming at you again today with yet another video, yet another What's on the Rack video. This would be episode 10. All right, moving along here. Feels like it's been a while since I've done one though. So, but anyways, just gonna show you what's on the rack. This section of the rack, which will feature a lot of John Lennon and John Lennon similarities, and George Harrison similarities. And I believe we will get George Harrison done in one section of the rack. So, all right. But yeah, before we get moving on with that, I do want to thank all my subscribers. Thanks to any new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and do hit the notification bell so you do know when I got new videos coming out, like the next episode of What's on the Rack. And also, if you do like the video, please give it a like. It really does help out the channel. And do leave a comment. I do love having a discussion with everybody. But let's get on with this next episode of What's on the Rack. So yeah, we're going to start out with some John Lennon here, kind of ending up from section 9, number 9, which was a lot of John Lennon compilations and some live albums, a few of his studio albums. There was just a couple of compilations left, so we'll get those out of the way. So the first one up is the Give Me Some Truth from 2020. And of course, this just a couple weeks ago, it was kind of in the Beatle-y news with the Record Store Day package. This is the one disc set, the single disc. There's the spine on it and the back. I'm going to show you too much with it here. I'll open up the gatefold. Let's take a look at that. I'll pop out the disc quick. There we go. And of course, it does come with a little booklet here and the hype sticker. But wait, there's more. More Give Me Some Truth. This time, the 2-disc set. I think I've got too many of this. This is why I didn't want to get... did I show you the back? Why I didn't want to get that new set. Besides the fact I didn't have $400 to spend either. But yeah, the 2-disc set. Got the little slip case there. We got all the goodies slide out. We'll start with the disc folio, I suppose. Actually, we'll start with the book. It should be pretty similar to the last book. This one did include a mini poster. And the disc folio here. I'll show you front and back. This is kind of a trifold. So there we go. Disc 1 there. I think I'm holding that fairly right. Gimme. And disc 2 there. Truth. And nothing in the middle. Just a bit of cardboard. So that should end it off for the John Lennon official stuff. Now we'll get into the tribute albums, I guess. So first one up here is this Working Class Hero. And there's the track list on it. And the spine. This one's also a trifold. There we go. Show you pictures there. Got a book here. And the disc there. And up next from 1999, the Amnesty International presents Instant Karma, the campaign to save Darfur. Another tribute album. There's the track listing and the artists that perform on this. And the spine. We'll open it up for the gatefold there. We get disc 1 and disc 2. And yet another one here, we got Lennon Bermuda. There's the artists here. I believe a lot of these are artists from the Bermuda area or related with it somehow, covering his music again. There's the spine and the gatefold here. Another 2-disc set. Does got a couple little pamphlets, Be Inspired Bermuda. A little booklet here on it. And then disc 1 and disc 2. looking like the last one out of the set here. And this one is Lennon from Uncut, Instant Karma 2002 it's called, I guess. Tribute to John Legend, or John Legend. Did I see his name on here, maybe? John Lennon. So there we go. There is the track list. Just keeping with tradition with my Lennon CDs. I guess the case is broke. So there we go. If you watch number 9, there's behind the disc tray there. And that should end it for John Lennon or John Lennon tributes. And we'll do my one Yoko Ono album, I guess, that I ended up with the Plastic Ono Band, but this one is Yoko Ono's. Kind of a cool mini LP style on it. There's the back and the spine. Open up the gatefold. Really nice heavy-duty cardstock on this. Very quality feeling package here. And it does have a book. Let me see. I thought I did have the hype sticker saved. There we go. And of course, being mini LP, it does have a nice inner sleeve. Printed inner sleeve. And the disc on the grapefruit. And now we'll get into some Julian Lennon with Velat. I believe I pronounced that right. There's the spine, though. I'll open it up. Oh my gosh, it's not falling apart. There's the booklet and the disc. And the next one here is Photograph Smile, also by Julian Lennon. There's the spine. Open it up. There we go. And seeing as it's a clear tray, pull that off so you can see what's below the tray there. Remember on Beatles radio one day, there was a song off here, and I don't even remember which one it is now. But I was like, ooh, that is a really good song. I should figure out what album that's off of. And I did some research, found out it was this one, and that's the reason why I picked it up. I do want to add some more, though. And I believe that's the end for anything even John Lennon related. So, fortunately, I don't have any Sean Lennon or, like I said, any more Julian Lennon. But I guess we'll move on to, as I got it ordered now, George Harrison. And first up will be All Things Must Pass. And this is the 30th anniversary edition. I can see I got this used. And me being me, I'm always looking for the best looking one at the cheapest price. I guess somebody probably had the hype sticker probably there, so there's all kinds of sticky right there and kind of left on there. I'll have to see if I can get that cleaned up someday. But there's the front, of course, with that alternate artwork that they used for the 30th anniversary. And there's the back. Not much on the spines or top or bottom on this little box. So this is almost going to be like a what's in the box, because it is like a little mini box set, but it opens up. We got this purple background, and I'll just pull everything out here to make it easy for now. I'll show you that. It does got some of that pattern in there. Kind of cool. That spot varnishing. I've been watching a lot of Super Deluxe Edition lately, and I'm learning some of that. I think he calls that spot varnishing when it's that real shiny like that. So of course it does start out, it's got the little book. And we got CD1 as it's listed here. Oh, that's kind of cool purplish disc with the gnome there. And disc 2, CD2, as it says on the back here. Nothing on the spine, so I guess I won't show you those. But nice little sleeves to house the disc in. This came out in 2001. It's not quite on the 30th anniversary. Seems like they're all kind of like that lately. And I really don't have a lot of George Harrison stuff, so it's going to be a lot of these like special boxes like this. So I do got the Apple Years and Dark Horse Years box sets, so I haven't really started collecting his solo stuff until recently, and I got started with those, and just no sense, I feel, to get the individual disc. However, I probably will go back and get the originals one of these days, I suppose. But up next, we do got the George Harrison, the 50th anniversary now, All Things Must Pass. So on that new packaging there. Again, it kind of altered a little from the original. A little bit more back to the what it originally was. And this is the 3 CD set, and not just the standard 3 CD set. We'll open it up, and I got my hype sticker saved here. This is that odd Target exclusive that wasn't exclusive for anything but the exclusive sticker. They forgot to put the exclusiveness in it. There's the album type sticker there. And I'm not going to show you much on this one. I'll just quick show you the kind of the inside of the box, but there's nothing there special aside from this hype sticker if you saved it. I got this free, so I keep it in the collection. They didn't want it back. So there was the error, and here's the corrected one. I won't show you much more past that. We'll just more look at the contents. And there is the hype sticker you want, is that one. This one's truly the exclusive, and there's the exclusiveness, the sticker set. So you got one sheet of stickers, 2 sheets of stickers, and a background for your stickers. And then, of course, it does come with the book. There we go, a mini poster. The lyrics on the back. Now all of this stuff was in the other one, aside from the stickers and the sticker background thing. There's CD1 and its inner sleeve. There we go. And CD2. Should look pretty similar. And then CD3, the sessions, outtakes, and jams. So Apple Jam, it shows there on that Apple Jam label. I'll show you the inside, kind of going more back to the original album. This is kind of a mini What's on the Box episode of What's on the Rack, because we got several little box sets. So here is the Living in the Material World, kind of special edition. And this wasn't celebrating an anniversary or anything, just a little box set that they put out a few years back. They did remember to put the Jim Keltner fan club there. Send your stamped undressed elephant to... I always get a kick out of that. George and his humor. So it opens up like so. And we got basically like a double digi pack here. I'll show you the inside of the box, because again, he's got this really cool pattern in there. And then we got kind of a disc set within the box. It's kind of an odd one like this. So this opens up with the digipack style, and we got book here, very nice thick book. I'll do an actual What's on the Box on this one day. So disc 1 here, which is the album, and then disc 2, which is a DVD. It's featuring some videos and such. And there's kind of the middle there. Show you the info there. And we got the hand under disc 1, and the hand also under disc 2. And will we be seeing a 50th anniversary of this year? Kind of hope so, in some capacity. Maybe even like a set like this would be nice again, with like a remix of the album. And so the DVD, do like a bonus disc. Bonus audio disc, I should say. Still got some George Harrison albums here. So the one lone one that wasn't in either of the Apple Years or Dark Horse Years box set, we got Brainwashed, one of my favorite albums of his. I believe this came out number 2 on my ranking. I think that might have surprised a few people. But I really connected with this album. I absolutely loved it. There's the inside and the disc there. And behind the tray. And another one kind of in the but wait, there's more category. Still got Brainwashed here. It's an interesting little box that they came out with. It's got that spot varnishing. As I said, now my new word I figured out or whatever. On the spine there too. I don't know if that's going to show up at all on this. I'll kind of move it a couple of ways here. See if it shows. And just blank on the top and the bottom. There's the back. And this one's got quite a few little goodies in it. These are also hard to open up. Again, he's got that spot varnishing on the inside there too, so I'll show you that when we get everything out here, I suppose. So we'll start out, we got a digipack version of the disc here. I had the jewel case version on my just single disc there that I had out of the box. So there we go, that opens up like so. Disc there. I believe under the tray it's pretty much the same as the jewel case one. Booklet in there. Show you the front and the back, I suppose. Got it out that far, might as well. Up next, we got a little sleeve here. Oh, there we go. Now I'm holding it the right way. So, a little disc sleeve. And this houses a DVD. And we got a poster. This had all kinds of goodies with this one. I'll unfold this. Maybe. There we go. Double-sided poster. If it'll open up for me here. There we go. And then George on the back here. Oh, and I held it upside down. How about that? Boy, Beetle Dustino is really doing his job here. Maybe a YouTuber, but I don't know if I'm a professional one yet. And then it also came, keeping the little goodies going, a little sticker. Cool Dark Horse sticker. And if you are looking for this box, they're fairly easy to find, but not fairly easy to find with that sticker or this. A little guitar pick, or plectrum as they call it in the UK. Plectrum, did I say that right? I hope so. It's purple on the back and George Harrison's little signature there. So that can be a little tricky to find. And as I said, the inside of the box is kind of very dark navy blue. It does got that spot varnishing in there too again. But very cool presentation of his final album there. And up next, I do got one CD single here. This is the My Sweet Lord single. This has got that My Sweet Lord 2000 mix on it. I usually put these in there the other way. I'm kind of surprised this one I don't have in there the other way. I'll get that fixed. There we go. There. And still with the box sets with him now. This poor one got crushed. I did get it a very good price on eBay, and it's a little beat up. I think I kind of knew it was, but in reality, it's in decent shape for it being kind of crushed. But there's the spine. There's Concert for Bangladesh. The contents are in great shape, so I'm not worried about that. And I'll show you the box this time at first, I guess. So that's got the spot varnishing again. Seems to be a pretty typical move of his. And we got the book. And disc 1. Move my fingers all the way. I'll show you that again too, because I kind of held it real fast. Pop out the disc there. And then disc 2. And now on to his compilations. And we got the best of George Harrison. Not exactly the most beloved compilation, by him at least. I think the fans did really enjoy this. I did read something after he passed that this really went through the roof on sales. Of course, really not fair. All the other Beatles in their solo careers did have best of compilations right away in the 70s, but none of the others featured Beatles songs on them too. Kind of a slap in the face to the poor man in his solo career, which was quite good. The next one up is the Best of Dark Horse, 1967 to 1989. No Beatles tracks on this one, just solo Beatle. Show you the book there and the disc. Next one up is George Harrison, Let It Roll. Very nice compilation. This one digipack style. Got the booklet in here. The disc there. There's behind the tray. And for the longest time, and I don't know why, this was my only solo George Harrison album I owned. I remember I picked it up in Best Buy one day when I was in there. It must have been right when it was first released. But this is the Early Takes Volume 1. Mysteriously, Volume 2 has never surfaced. And this has been out since 2012, so over 10 years. But yeah, there we go. This kind of accompanied the film that Martin Scorsese had made, the documentary film. And very simple package here, gatefold on it, very thin. There's the disc, and no booklet. And that should be it for the compilations now. So now we're on to the one tribute album I got, which is the George Fest. There's the front, the spine, the back, the other spine. Hold the back one more time just so you can get a better look at the track list there and the artist. And this does kind of trifold open. Very interesting. They've got this laid out. So it's a 3-disc set. So over here we got disc 1. And disc 2 is actually here. Yeah, there we go. In the middle there, won't pull it out, but there's the DVD with the film. Concert. And I'll show you below the disc there. But we're not done with George yet. So, Beatley Tone and I, we got discussing the Traveling Wilburys and where we order them. Do they go under G or H for George Harrison, or do they go under T for Traveling Wilburys? Well, I kind of keep my collection anyway, kind of according to Beatles, Paul, John, George. Of course, I got to keep the Traveling Wilburys with George. So there is Volume 1. And show you the back. How much I'm getting into Tom Petty lately, though. He could almost go in with his collection too, but George was there first. I'm a massive Beatles fan, so it'll always stay there with George and representing George as the Beatle. And of course, Volume 3. Yeah, I love that about these guys. Something I mentioned a Beatley tone too in the comments, and I think you got a kick out of it. I'll show you the disc here before I get into this, and you all laughing at me on this one. I don't know what it is about the Traveling Wilburys, but whenever I listen to them, I feel infinitely cooler than anyone else. Unless they're also listening to the Traveling Wilburys too. So I'll be driving down the road, Traveling Wilburys on, and boy, do I feel cooler than anybody else out there. I don't know what it is about the Traveling Wilburys that do that for me, but it just does. Like, and it's not like there's some secret thing like, oh, I know about the coolest band ever with, wow, look at all these artists that got together and made this super group. No, everybody knows about the Traveling Wilburys, but why do I feel so much cooler than anybody else at any moment I'm listening to the Wilburys? And last but not least, we got the Traveling Wilburys collection, which again, I bought the old beat up copy on eBay. And I didn't even get the fun box, I found out. I didn't pay a lot for this, so I wasn't expecting anything more than this. This was my first set I got of theirs. This does got volume 2 in the form of the DVD. I love that they did that. Well, there we go. There that is. Digipack and all. I guess we got stuff to show you underneath there. There we go. And me being me, I will be seeking out the better package of this. I got the rack filled up again, but we're not really done yet. So kind of another, but wait, there's more. You paid close attention to my thumbnail on this. You did see there was some kind of sitting on top of them here. That would be this something. These Traveling Wilburys singles. Here's handled with care. And no, don't adjust your screen. That's actual size. These are little 3-inch disc. There we go. I'm absolutely obsessed with these, but I don't have a lot of them. I actually got these, which I also got, end of the line. I found a lot on eBay that had these two, along with my Volume 1 and Volume 3 disc that I got, and it was very good price. It was hard to say no to. That's why they're in my collection. I believe it was about $20, so I think I did pretty good on that. So get those added back up on top of the disc there, and we'll get ending that off. And that does end all my George Harrison CD collection that I got. Anyways, I'm going to get wrapping that up. So episode 11, wow, we're going to be on to 11. It's going to be featuring Ringo up next. So a lot of Ringo in that one. And Ringo will spill over into episode 12 also. Actually, pretty much the all-star band into that one. And we'll get started with the Beach Boys in episode 12. And just give me a little heads up, that is going to be coming up fairly soon, both of those. I am going to go in a few weeks here down to just a single video a week. I am going to be having some medical things going on. I'm going to kind of pre-record them. I kind of thought these would be some easy ones to do, kind of pre-record it and just kind of edit them while I'm recovering in that. So I'll be out there still getting some videos out at least once a week, but not in my normal capacity. So if any news or anything comes up, I don't know if I'll be getting that out there. I haven't been doing a lot on news anyway lately. Anyways, just kind of letting you know on that. That's why you'll see me go down to just one video a week instead of the 2 that I've been doing. Anyways, I am going to get wrapping up on this latest episode of What's on the Rack. Again, I want to thank all my subscribers and thanks to any new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And do hit the notification bell when you do subscribe so you know when I do get the next episode of What's on the Rack coming out. And do give the video a like. These are always long videos, so if you stuck around to this point, you must like it. So please give me a like. It does really help out the channel. And do leave a comment. I do love having a discussion with everybody. Where do you put your Traveling Wilburys? Are they under T for Traveling Wilburys, or G or H for George Harrison, however you list that, I don't know. Or D for Dylan, or P for Petty, or T for Tom? Or do you list them under the Wilburys names? But anyways, I will truly get signing out here. I am Beetle Dustino, signing out.